one of the many new faces for Louisville's first-year head coach Pat Kelsey, and boy, do they have things working right now. And he has been dynamite. Lampkin a little loose with the ball, able to recover and find Moore, whose three rattles out. Davis puts it back in, and the Orange on the board first.
You see Davis or Hadley guarding Davis. I think with Freeman being out, obviously Davis needs to step up and do more offensively, but really defensively.
Started every game with the Badgers for 3 years. That's the kind of veteran experience this put-together Louisville team has. Lampkin on the reverse.
We talked about going into Lampkin early. Even if you're not making or finishing the basket, you're putting him in foul trouble situation, and you know Syracuse needs that early on from Eddie Lampkin.
Edwards, he can heat up in a hurry.
He has a high IQ. He's able to make good passes, and you see right there, good opportunity from Syracuse. Moore just not able to knock it down.
Hepburn able to get the pass to James Scott, and he converts.
I think that was the beauty of Coach Boeheim. He really gave his guys freedom just to go ahead and play and be themselves.
We are here alongside Jim Boeheim Court as his alma mater is hosting Louisville. Noah Waterman into the game. And the upstate New York product throws it down. His favorite Orange player when Noah was not 6'11", he was just his older brother Seth would bring him annually as like a Christmas gift. Wonderful lob and finish. Javon Hadley on the receiving end for his first 2 points with a net ranking of 36. So this is a big opportunity for a quad one win for the Orange. Jair Davis, he was shot ready and buries the three.
If you're going to get new players in, you better get ones who have experience, and you know, having 4,000-point scores, that doesn't sound too bad. And there you see Chris Bell right there getting back on track.
Chucky gets it back. Little runner in the lane, no. Kept alive and tipped-toned by James Scott. He's every bit of 6'11", 220.
Have to know where James Scott is. He excels at being on the offensive glass, and there's just an example of it right there.
And defensively, if you're Louisville, regardless of him shooting 26%, you've got to know where Chris Bell is.
26%. He is still able to knock down that shot. We talked about him being one of the best shooters in the conference, and he's hit a few early on. You see that confidence continues to grow. See if he can continue that streak.
Jaquan Carlos into the game, trying to defend Hepburn. Good ball movement by Louisville to find Traore.
Or Peter out there on the perimeter. He needs to get inside.
Cuff thought about it. Good closeout by Hepburn. Cuff gets past him, rises up and scores.
Second half versus Boston College. Really, without him in that Boston College game, they don't win. A guy who comes off the bench, always ready, always prepared.
Yeah, Cuff hit a couple of threes late in that BC game without them. Syracuse might not have gotten the win. Lampkin can't get the roll. Tipped up and in. Majstorovic will get credit, but I think Scott might have been the one who knocked it in.
Well, we're going to give that to Pistol Pete. You know, he's just bringing that energy, and just from him being active around the rim, good things usually happen.
Smith fouled on the three by Carlos, and he's going to go to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
See James Scott right here, the handoff, and one of the best shooters in the country knocking it down, an opportunity for a 4-point play. Doug, I wish they would have showed him what Cody had on in that game. He always came with the stylish sports coat, didn't he?
He did. Thank God for Julie. Hepburn, best time to take a three.
Off the offensive rebound.
When you got a sense maybe Louisville's turned the corner here. He got the ACC Player of the Week award following that performance. Cuff knocks down another three. 25, he's been around.
He's been around.
Edwards buries the corner three. The Cardinals love to shoot him. They have not been shooting as many as we expected.
They're a supreme confident team, a supreme confident group, and you see right there with Edwards knocking it down. Great
Davis
job.
goes up strong. #1 shooting threat on the perimeter, but he's on the bench.
Doug, I got a chance to live in Melbourne, Australia for 8 months. A wonderful place, one of the best places in the world. You know what, ever since I said that, he continues to knock him down, so I'm going to keep saying it, but he's 2 for 2 tonight from 3.
Traore went right at the rim, but missed the dunk. Good contest by Davis. Starling still scoreless. Into the lane, dump it off. Majstorovic lets the defender go by and lays it in.
And how about Majstorovic? But he is more than capable, as you can see. knocking down the three-point shot.
Hepburn comes in only 30% on the year, but he has found the range from outside.
See him right there knocking down the corner three.
Taylor turns the corner. Cuff. A little strong. Hadley will bring it up himself. Stepping into another three is Chucky Hepburn. Well, if he's making those, he is pretty much unguardable.
Chucky Hepburn is going to continue to shoot that ball, knocking down the second straight three for Louisville, up 10. In all my time that I've been in Syracuse, I have never heard of Savannah Clyde, so I appreciate that.
It's Clyde Savannah.
Or Clyde Savannah.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Rain Smith with his second made three.
He's doing a good job coming off the screen, but when you're getting downhill, you have Pistol Pete right there on the wing, and he's not really the best three-point shooter. You need to give an option for JJ to be able to shooter out on that wing so he can kick it right there.
Hepburn dumps it off. Scott had it poked away. Able to get it from his back to Chucky. And Hepburn has 15 points, all on three-point shots. Lampkin back out to Carlos with 1 second. Did he beat the buzzer? They will review it and see if those 2 points will stay on the board for Jaquan Carlos. Here, and by and large, especially lately, they have passed every test. Jaquan Carlos gets the start in the second half instead of Elijah Moore, who only played a couple of minutes in the first half as a starter, and we haven't seen him since. Rain Smith for three. Saturday's big win at Pittsburgh when he made 7 three-pointers, went for 25 points. Starling trying to get going with his first 2 points.
It's a good time for Syracuse early on. Get J.J. Starling the ball. Coming out before his teammates, 8 minutes before the time of halftime, but it looks to be moving okay.
Carlos hits the open three. Out there with Davis, Starling, Carlos, and Eddie Lampkin. Carlos, great shot fake. Smith got a piece, but the Orange keep coming.
Have to continue to play through the mistakes. Can you continue to play through the missed shots? Great job by Syracuse not giving it up and getting the bucket off the offensive rebound.
Smith draws attention. Hadley left wide open, and he nails the three.
Good defense right there by Syracuse. But Louisville does such a great job of continually moving without the ball, giving themselves more opportunities to get open looks.
Hepburn doing it down low. Then he just laughed and started rattling off those things that he has beaten into his brain from what Skip used to say, and his players and his staff back that up. Edwards able to score inside. Well, they have in the Louisville notes that he is a program builder, a proven program builder. Chris Bell from the short corner.
And now having this talent that he has at Louisville, and they're playing hard at a high level, sky's the limit for this program.
Bell, second straight mid-range shot. Hepburn gets it back from Scott. Hadley left alone, 2 defenders left him, and that led to Scott laying it in. Favor Louisville. They've got a 10-5 edge in that department tonight. Hadley again trying to muscle his way up and over Davis. Successful that time.
He's versatile. He's a big body. He can guard bigs, but he also can guard guards, and you see his capabilities on the offensive side of the ball.
Lampkin, soft touch near the rim. Hepburn rises up, little fadeaway jumper, nothing but net.
Another opportunity in the paint and knocking down a tough shot.
Pick and roll. Lampkin gets back to the right hand and finishes. Carlos, hesitation, right around the defender and lays it in. The freshman.
And doing it with 2 of their top players out for the season. In Case and Pryor and Johnson.
Uses the screen from Ansel Mibe. Rising up, like you said, into the paint anytime they want.
Doesn't matter the skill level. He's going to go out there and give everything he has.
Edwards nails the three, and Louisville just keeps pouring it on.
And the whole crowd was just chanting my name, just giving me a whole bunch of stuff. And I mean, that's one of the better arenas in college basketball to play in.
Chris Bell rattles in a three. Wake Forest and North Carolina both 4-1. Edwards with another 2 points. He's putting together a big second half.
Open, keeping Bell on his backside, and then when he sees his opening, finishing with the inside hand on the left side. These Louisville guards are something else.
And on cue, Pat Kelsey.
But in the game, it's definitely a different atmosphere, it's a different feel, but right there, Scott knocking him down.
Hepburn. Now watching tape, you have just marveled the last few days about conference member ranked, moved up a spot to number 3 this week. Louisville, Clemson, Wake, and Carolina all one-loss teams. Another 2 points for Javon Hadley.
If you put a bigger guy on him, he's going to take you off the dribble. Adds tremendous value to this Louisville team.
Lampkin gets it over the rim for 2 more. Uses the left hand to finesse it around Majstorovic. And they've got great length all over the floor. Hepburn is the only guy under 6'6", along with Rain Smith in their rotation. Seems like everybody else is 6'6" or above.
Syracuse should have been doing this in the first half, getting the ball in early to Lampkin. I mean, that's tough right there.
Hadley up and over Majstorovic for 2. He's got 13 points. I'm not sure why Patrick Antonelli isn't firing the shot. Come on, get it up there.
I'm getting one up. Doug, I'm getting one up.
Not if you don't want Coach Kelsey after you. An impressive performance. Another great road show